Hey there, cats and kittens. This week's comic book of the week is Avengers Academy 7. It's written by Christos Gage with art by Mike McCone, and the focus is on Giant Man, Henry Pym. Now, the Avengers Academy, for those of you who maybe aren't that much into comics, think of it like the X-Men. It's a place for young superhumans to train, to learn how to use their powers effectively, and the main teacher is Henry Pym, who is one of the greatest minds in the Marvel Universe. He's an entomologist, again, a scientist that focuses on insects, a roboticist, and just across the board knows about different facets of science. And his title is even the Scientist Supreme, which I kind of have some problems with. When I think of the Scientist Supreme, I think of Reed Richards, who you guys will know as Mr. Fantastic, leader of the Fantastic Four, but that's neither here nor there. So, he is the first hero who had mental problems, and even had a mental breakdown later. And later on, it became cliche because you had so many brilliant characters who, because of their intellect, had mental problems, but he was the first guy to do that. And as a result, he went through many heroic identities. He started as Ant-Man, which was his role when he was a founding member of the Avengers, and later on, he became Goliath, and then Yellow Jacket, but probably the Giant Man identity is the one that works best for him. And also, he was a scientific adventurer too, known as simply Dr. Pym. But like I said, Giant Man is probably the best identity for him. And as a result, he, on a training mission with some of the young heroes he's training, they're taking the Absorbing Man, who has the power to copy physical energy, superhuman abilities, and mystical energy just by touch. So if he touches Superman, he gains Superman's ability. If he touches iron, he takes iron ability. If he touches Excalibur, he takes on the properties of Excalibur. Now, during this issue, what I thought was fun was they battle in both giant and tiny form through the microscopic universe and through the highest levels of reality. And so the way he defeats them is just brilliant. And he shows compassion towards the end, towards his fallen foe, which is what makes him a hero, the ability to show compassion to your opponent. Now, I think this does a great job as reestablishing him as Giant Man, who, in case you didn't know, the Avengers have their own cartoon on Sundays, and so that's what his role in that cartoon is. And I think this identity works best for him, and I like him as Giant Man. So the art is crisp and fun, very appropriate for a comic book, just, very visually engaging. The writing is nice, and a very clever story, an effective way to reestablish him as Giant Man in the Marvel Universe. Alright guys, well, I hope you're having a fantastic day, and I will be talking to you very soon. Bye!